Hi guys, so today it's a yoga practice, maybe a little bit different from the other ones. It's a little bit more upbeat, I would say. We're gonna move our body a little bit more, flow a little bit more. And this is because this morning when I woke up I had so much energy in my body, and normally I would have taken my dog out for a long walk in the park because it's really beautiful and sunny here today in Milan. So, but since that's not possible, I stepped on the mat and I did this kind of yoga flow that I'm gonna share with you now. So what I would like you to do is, like always, really find your own practice through these videos. Like find your own breath, even if it's different from mine. We're gonna do a lot of repetitions, so feel free to maybe do less repetitions if you want to, or maybe even more. Feel free to stop the video when you want. If there was a position that felt good for you, maybe you want to stop it and explore it a little bit more. So really there's no rules about how to do it or not. Just make it your own practice and make it as suitable for you as possible. So let's get started. We'll start in a comfortable seated position. Just getting grounded here. Closing your eyes. Taking a couple of deep breaths, inhaling through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And we'll start coming into a more controlled breath, breathing through our nose. If you are familiar with Ujjayi breath, then we start adding that breath. If we're not familiar with it, then just keep a deep breath through your nose. And then from here, let's place the right hand on the outside of our left knee. And just come into a gentle twist here to wake up the spine. Go as deep as you want. If it's in the morning, maybe it's nice to go a little bit softer. If you already feel a little bit more awake now, then go a little bit deeper. Really checking into what your body needs. And then coming back to the front, taking one breath here. And then over to the other side. So with the eyes closed, so keeping the gaze inwards. Coming forward. And then taking one big inhale, we will open our eyes and welcome this practice. On an exhale, we will drop the hands on the floor in front of us. Coming up to tabletop position. A couple of rounds of cat and cow just to feel the spine. Exhale, we bring the nose towards your chest as we're lifting the spine. Inhale forward, opening up the chest. Exhale. Inhale, going forward, opening up the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine. And then we'll come into neutral spine here. Tuck your toes under and just lift the knees off the ground slightly. So just 2 centimeters off the ground, and you feel your abdominals start waking up here. One more breath here. So inhale. And an exhale, lifting up to downward facing dog. Inhale, we will roll the spine forward, rolling your shoulders forward, coming into plank. Exhale, bend your knees slightly as we lift up to downward facing dog. A couple more times like that. So inhale,
rolling forward into a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale, rolling forward into a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forward into a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's bend our knees, look to the front and step forward. Inhale, coming up on your fingertips, reaching towards the front. Exhale, fold, drop your head. Inhale, reaching towards the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching forward last time. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. And then inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up. And then exhale, hands into heart center. Bring your feet hip width apart, reaching the arms up again, making the hands into a pistol. And then over towards your right and then exhale. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale up, over towards the right. Inhale up, over towards the left. One more round. Inhale up, over to the right. Inhale up, over to the left. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, lower the arms down. We'll do a couple of sun salutation A, but without staying in downward facing dog. So inhale, reaching up your palms together. Exhale, we fold forward, drop your hands on the floor, drop your head. Inhale, reaching towards the front. Exhale, step or jump back into plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just one breath here. So inhale. And then exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, reaching towards the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's come all the way up. And then exhale, all the way down. Palms on the ground, drop your head. Inhale, reaching towards the front. Exhale, stepping back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, preparing to come to the front. Exhale, stepping forward. Inhale, reaching towards the front. Exhale, fold, drop your head. Inhale, reaching arms above your head. And then exhale, hands into heart center. Sun salutation B. So bend your knees, sinking your hips down as you lift your arms up for an inhale. Exhale, fold down, drop your head. Inhale, reaching up towards the front. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga or all the way down. Cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reaching the right leg up. Step the right foot between your hands, turn the left foot around. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga or variation. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up, keeping your hips squared when you're lifting up. And then step left foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, palms on the ground, stepping back and lower down. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more round like that. So inhale, reaching the right leg up. Step the right foot between your hands. Turn your left foot around. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Step left foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, step back and lower down. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reaching the right leg up again. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Knee to your nose. Inhale up. Knee to your nose. Inhale, reaching up. This time step the foot between your hands. Inhale, lifting up into a high lunge. Back heel is lifted. Arms reaching up. Finding control here. And then we exhale, reaching the arms forward and down. Sweep the hands behind you. And then inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, forward and back. Inhale up. Two more. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. And then inhale up. Exhale, let the left hand goes down to the floor. And then inhale, reaching the right arm up. Feeling this nice gentle twist. And then we'll rotate the back foot, so we're coming onto the outer edge of your back foot. Open the front foot a little bit, so the toes pointing to the side. From here, lower the hips down to the ground as the arm goes down towards the leg as well. And then inhale, lifting your hips as the right fingertips reaching forward. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Two more. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, both hands on the floor, stepping through a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reaching the left leg up. Knee to your nose. Inhale up. Knee to your nose. Inhale up. Knee to your nose. Last one, inhale up. This time, step it between your hands. Lifting your arms up to a high lunge. Finding control here. Maybe already here start feeling your heart beating a little bit faster, so just welcome it, but keeping a controlled breath. From here, exhale, reaching forward, arms back. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, back. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Exhale, lower the right palm on the inside of the foot and reaching the left arm up. Taking a couple of breaths here, just a feeling her opening up here. And then turning the back foot towards the outer edge of the back foot. The left foot goes around a little bit so it points out to the side. Lower the hips down towards the floor. And then inhale, lifting up as the fingertips reaching forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale, lifting up. Turning to the front palm on the ground. Stepping through a vinyasa. Or if you want, just directly into downward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog here. Let's drop down to our forearms. Coming into a dolphin. Making sure your forearms on the ground. Spreading your fingers wide. And then inhale, lifting your right leg up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting left leg up. Lower down. Couple of more times like that. If you prefer lifting up into a pincha, feel free to go for it. 2 more rounds here. Finding your breath. So if you're in pincha, you can slowly start lower down. And then from here, you'll walk the feet back to a forearm plank. So feel free here. This is a little bit more intense. Be on the forearms. You can also be on your hands. And then we're gonna breathe a little bit faster here. So exhale, bring your knee into your nose. Step it out. Exhale, into your nose. Inhale, step it out. A little bit faster. Keeping your hips low the whole time. Okay, and then lifting back up into a downward facing dog. Taking a couple of breaths here. Or chai pose if you want to. Then from here, we'll reach that right leg up. Step the right foot between your hands. Again, lifting up to a high lunge. Open up for warrior two. Flipping that front palm. Reaching up to reverse warrior. Exhale back to warrior two. Inhale, up to reversed. Exhale, warrior two. One more. Reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Turning both feet in, hands to your hips. Taking a nice deep inhale. And then folding forward. For a wide leg forward fold. Feeling here, relaxing your head completely. And then we'll walk the hands over towards our right leg. You can place your hands in heart center. And then from here, lifting up, going over to the other side. And again, if it's possible, hands into heart center. So we'll do that movement a little bit faster. So inhale. Inhale. We're opening up here. Exhale, hands on the ground. Walking over to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, walking over to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Then turning the palms around. Hands on the floor. In front of the mat. And then stepping the right foot back. Vinyasa or downward facing dog directly. Upward facing dog cobra. Exhaling downward facing dog. Reaching the left leg up. Stepping the left foot between your hands. Lifting up for warrior one. Open up for warrior two. Find control here. And then flipping the front palm. Inhale, reaching the left arm up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, warrior two. One more, inhale, up and back. Exhale, warrior two. So from here, we will open the right foot out to the side. So this time the toe is pointing out to each side. And then bringing your right elbow on top of your right thigh. Reaching the left arm up and over. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Inhale, 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 up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, coming all the way up. And then exhale, turning to the front. Palms to the ground. Stepping through Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Lower down again to a plank pose. Feel free either forearms on or your hands. We'll do that running thing again. So exhale, knee to your nose, step it back. Exhale, knee to your nose, step it back. And then a little bit faster. Okay, last couple of breaths here. And then back into downward facing dog. Taking a couple of deep breaths if you need to. We will reach the right leg up. Step that right foot in between your hands. Then lower the left knee down to the floor. Coming in just to a nice little low lunge. To calm things off a little bit, we can lower down onto your elbows if you want. From here, lifting back up. We come into a side plank. So if you want, you can come in directly from here, keeping the foot on top of your other foot. So here's different variations. So either here with the right leg lifted, or drop your left knee down to the floor. And then from here, we'll reach the right fingertips to the front of the room. And then exhale, doing some kind of crunches. Bring the knee and elbow together. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale together. Inhale, reaching out. Exhale together. Two more. Inhale, reaching out. Exhale together. Inhale. Exhale. Stepping the hand and foot down. Taking an inhale here in plank. Lower down chaturanga. Upward facing dog cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up. Stepping the left foot between your hands. Lower the right knee down to the floor. Soften your hips here. Maybe coming down on your elbows. See if you can catch your breath again. If you have Ujjayi breath, coming back to that. And then lifting back up, coming over to that side plank again. So feel your variation here. Knee on the ground or lifted. Reaching the left fingertips above your head. And then exhale, knee and elbow together. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, knee and elbow together. Inhale. Exhale. Another 2 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your hand, drop your foot down. Another Vinyasa. Upward facing dog cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Coming back into plank pose. So here we'll bring the knee out, the outside of the elbows, instead of towards the nose. So same thing with the breath here. couple more breaths. And slowly come back into downward facing dog. Or even child pose. Finding the breath. And then coming back up into our downward facing dog. Reaching the right leg up. Bring your right knee into your nose. Bring your shoulders forward. Inhale, lift it up. And then from here, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, lift up. This time to lift the elbow and stay here. So if you want, just stay here. Or lift that left arm up and bring your right leg through. Feel free also to drop the right leg on the ground. And then left hand on the ground. Bring the right leg up. Opening your hips. Stay here. Or feel how the left foot lands behind you into a wild thing. Slowly coming back, keeping that right leg lifted, and just drop it down. Inhale and lift the left leg up. Bring your left knee to your nose. Inhale, lift it up. Hips squared. Bring it to your left elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Bring it to your right elbow. Either stay here or open up. So bring your arm up and the left leg through. Feel free to drop that left foot down on the floor as well. And then right hand on the ground, lifting that left leg up. Open up for a wild thing, or just stay with the leg lifted. And then from here, lifting the left arm up and open up. Slowly coming back to center, keeping the left leg lifted, and just drop it down. Bring your feet together, look to the front, either step or jump forward. Inhale, coming into Ardha Uttanasana, so reaching forward. Exhale, fold. Coming into chair pose and reaching arms above your head. Staying here for a couple of breaths, feeling how you're pulling the abdominals in. Whew. And then slowly lower down into a boat pose. Find your variation here, boat pose. Straight legs, bent knees. Now from here we'll lower all the way down to the floor. Bring your hands behind your head. Bring your right knee into your chest. Left leg on the ground or a little bit off the ground. And then lifting your elbows up towards your right leg. On an inhale, straighten both legs up. And then lower the right leg, bring your left knee into your chest. We'll do that for a couple of breaths. So inhale, lifting up. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, lifting up. Left knee in. Feeling the whole time how you have control of your lower back, so you don't lift the lower back off the ground. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale. exhale, lower down. Last round, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. And then lower both legs down to the floor. We'll end with some gentle abdominal stretch. Feel free to take it how deep you want. We'll start with just a bridge. We'll do 2 rounds, so arms alongside your body. And then from here, an inhale, lifting the hips off the ground. With your next exhale, we will lower down. If you feel like, bring your hands behind your shoulders and lift up to a wheel. Otherwise, just continue with this bridge pose by lifting your hips up. And if you're here, you can tuck the shoulders under, interlacing the fingers and just feeling here how it lifting the chest as high up as you can. And let's lower down to the floor. Softening your breath here. Bring your knees into your chest. Hugging very gently, rocking side to side, making circles. And then coming up to a happy baby, so the soles of the feet up. Grab the outer part of your feet or wherever you can grab. And feeling here how the whole spine is on the ground, even the lower part of the spine. And then we'll end with a nice little twist. So bring your right knee into your chest. And then exhale, bring your right knee over to your left side. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder. And feeling here how your heartbeat starts slower, becoming softer. Slowly coming up to center, switching the legs, bring your left knee in. And then bring it over to your side. I hope you got a little upbeat in your body, got a little bit energy kick, slowly coming back to center. And just find yourself in shavasana. So either put on a nice song that you like, or put on my YouTube video of shavasana. Anything that might suit you today. And hope you got a little warm in your body. Thank you for practicing with me, and have a great day.